So Season 5 has been active for about 2 weeks, the Black Armory's been out for 5 days, and the community's reception is pretty mixed on the entire launch and Season 5 so far. But everything planned for Season 5 hasn't been released yet. The launch of the Dawning is on Tuesday, the Third Forge shortly after that. The Niobe Labs, the Last Word Quest, and Crimson Days are all still yet to come, but there are many quality of life improvements and content additions that should have been added in Season 5 but are completely missing, and hopefully will be added in Season 6 and 7. So first off, we need to be able to play the new content the day that it comes out. In the case of Black Armory, we had to go back and grind old content in order to be the relevant power level to get into the new content, which in turn just pissed a lot of people off that they had to go back and play old content to get to the new content. But I think Bungie's kind of learned their lesson here, and they will adjust accordingly for the future of the annual pass releases, and they will allow you to get into the content right away. But I just wanted to mention it since it's on everybody's mind at this point. Everyone kind of has a sour taste in their mouth with the initial launch of the Black Armory. At least from what I've seen, a lot of people are a little upset. So, moving on. Next up is a ranking system for Vanguard strikes, similar to Infamy and Valor ranks for Gambit and Crucible. This is something early on I noticed that was missing from Forsaken's launch that I'd had hoped would have been in the game by now, but here we are in Season 5 and there's still no ranking for people who love to run strikes. I enjoy running strikes in D2, but I enjoyed them even more back in Destiny 1 since there was exciting loot. And in D2, strike loot isn't exactly interesting, so I find little reason to run them. But if they added a rank system with worthwhile rewards, you'd find me running strikes all the damn time. And while we're on the topic of strikes, how about a title to earn for those people who run strikes all the time? Make it be called Commander or something. Have requirements for the title be like, get over 100,000 points on every nightfall in the game and complete this strike in under X amount of minutes. Give something for the hardcore PvEers and the ones who specifically love to play strikes. Number 3 is to add more dungeons. Bungie, please just give us more dungeons, because Shattered Throne was such a masterpiece, and it felt like the missing endgame 3-player activity that was always supposed to be in Destiny. The last time we had a 3-player raid-like experience was back in Destiny 1 with the Prison of Elders, with Skolas and the other boss fights in the Prison of Elders arenas, but I think they really nailed the Shattered Throne in making it feel like a 3-player raid, which is a good thing, because I think strikes are about the furthest you're going to get into the endgame with 3 players, and 6 players are required for a raid, so this Shattered Throne 3-player raid was a perfect middle ground, and I think dungeons should forever be a part of Destiny, and they should continue to create new ones. So let's get some more of those in here, Bungie. Number 4 is going to be changing the entire Iron Banner economy and system that it has in place right now and making it be the Destiny 1 Year 3 Iron Banner rank up and reward system. By the end of Destiny 1 during the entirety of Year 3, Iron Banner was in its best state in my personal opinion. Ranking up, leveling, and progression in the event made the most sense back then, and I don't really want to get into the ins and outs of the leveling system in this video, but Bungie should definitely consider it for Destiny 2 going forward with the event. On top of that, they should 100% add pinnacle weapons to chase with similar quests to that of the Breakneck and Loaded Question, but for Iron Banner, and make those pinnacle weapons classic Destiny 1 weapons, like the Fellwinter's Lie and the Jolder's Hammer. No doubt people would be excited to go play some Iron Banner again. Number 5 is to get rid of the set rolls on armor. The resilience, recovery, and mobility stats should be random just the same as the perks, because nothing sucks worse than getting cool looking new armor only to realize that it has 0 recovery, and you know you're never going to equip that shit because it's permanently going to have that stat. This is a major problem that has been in the game since the launch of Destiny 2 that prevents cosmetic freedom and needs to be addressed as soon as possible because it's so ridiculous that you have to choose whether you want to look good or have good stats. Number 6 is adding a unique armor set and weapons for the Blind Well. Now, I enjoy running Blind Well. It's a pretty cool activity. Playing with 9 people in there is a damn good time. What isn't fun is getting no real reward for doing it. I'm sure most people will say, well, Bungie shouldn't go back and add stuff to the old content. They should focus on making new stuff. And look, dude, I want new stuff too, but I'd love to see Blind Well stay relevant. Just the same way Escalation Protocol is still pretty relevant for some people. I hate to see these open world event arenas abandoned like Court of Oryx was and Archon's Forge. Keep the Blind Well alive, Bungie. Add some cool shit to it. And number 7 is making this guy. This bitch-ass bird. Pete, as my clan calls him. Make him the final raid boss for an upcoming raid. Call the raid Pete's Birdhouse and fight this little shit in his birdhouse as he tries to peck you to death. It'd be the best raid in the entire game, I promise. Well, if you've made it this far into the video, you should definitely leave a like and a comment below that says Pete's a bitch, and we'll show that bird who's boss. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.